Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today we are going to have very unusual video, and I'm going to give you my couple of cents of the story, speaking about the boosting services going in the world of tanks, right? And all this situation which we have around. Greetings, Klaus Kellerman. I believe you are going to take a second to take a look at this, and I love you with all my heart, buddy. So let's talk about the situation which is happening in World of Tanks, which is happening, boosters and whatnot, it's ruining the game and everything. Fellas, truth to be told, this is happening for a very, very long time. People are not all the time playing fair, and yeah, that sucks. But there is nothing, and I repeat, absolutely nothing what you can change about this. Now, let's take a look at some other examples where people are, let's say, cheating or might cheat, or does it happening only in the world of tanks? So let's start our journey. Everyone knows the game RuneScape. It is very, very old game. It is in the world for 20 years or so. And you know what? If you are broke as fuck, you are going somewhere and you are buying gold. Here you go. You can buy gold in the RuneScape. Who could expect that? It's not very fair, and you are skipping the grind and you are skipping everything, but you can buy the gold. Oh no, world is going to drop down and world is going to end. Fellas, what I'm trying to say, there is so much more things to be worried about than about this, right? So, RuneScape, you can buy gold. Oh my bananas. Oh, World of Warcraft, you can buy a legendary set and kind of become one of the best players in the world of Warcraft, and item set is from 1,000 euros. Woohoo! Really, it's happening everywhere. World of Warcraft has the same situation. Oh my bananas, you want to go to the Legends League in the world, in the League of Legends? Hiya! Here you go. Using the Google search, you can find it and you can become a legend while paying from your pocket, and your account can become better. You get the point where I'm heading to. You get the point what I'm trying to say, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Every single game has the problem like this. I can tell you one thing. It's the same situation like you would go on the street night and you would see someone doing whatever, some kind of illegal deal, someone buying weed on the corner or whatever else, right? And you would say, someone is buying weed, although, it is real life and it is so much more serious than some kind of pixels in the game. You need to keep this in mind. There is no need to go out of hand and to go complete son of the banana and talk about this like it would be the biggest crime in the world. Don't get me wrong. I do not support this. I am not saying, hey, good job, mother truckers, for doing this. But let's look at everything from this perspective. Fellas, why those services are existing, why you can complete personal missions, why you can do that. Not because of me. Is it because of you, fellas? Is it because you are a bit too lazy to grind and you want to get everything immediately? Guys, this is not the problem of the service like this, right? This is not the problem of the service like this, of the page like this or something. It is problem of the lazy people who want to have absolutely everything and want to have everything immediately, and they are too lazy to play the game. That is the problem, and that is the situation, right? So look at everything from the different side. If there is money to be made, services like boosting, services like get yourself a chieftain, get yourself 279E, get yourself credits, they will exist because people who are sitting at home and they want to make money, they can make money in this way, right? If we will start everything from ourselves, if we won't make market over there, there is not going to be situations like this, right? And truth to be told, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, which is extremely important, if someone, I know the situation which you are talking about is when 21 people are playing in the same team, or people are running the softwares with the old accounts and so on, so on. I completely understand that. But now ask yourself a single question, fellas. How many times have you witnessed this? I have a feeling in the NAS server it is happening more often, right, fellas? I understand this lower server, and in the same time, NAS server players probably want to pay for all of this, right? So this might happen more often. In elsewhere server, I swear to Banana Lord, I am playing this game for many years. I haven't seen rigging situations like this. I haven't. And think about this from the perspective of the World of Tanks. If there is many thousands of battles in the World of Tanks, let's say World of Tanks in a day has 100,000 games. Probably this is lowballing, but let's say 100,000 games. If there is 100 games rigged, let's say there is 100 AFK tanks or something, or 100 games made by one or another account, right? It is nothing. It is not scratching even the surface of the game, fellas. It is absolutely nothing. It's zero. It happened to be you were unlucky and you found the people rigging the missions. Fine. Go to World of Tanks page. Go to the customer support and say they are rigging the missions. They are not playing the game fair. That's it. Problem solved, yip yip hooray, you did your part, you were like a policeman officer of the World of Tanks and you reported the crime, or you was a witness and you reported the crime. That's it. Now, this is just simply my honest opinion, fellas. First of all, we would not have a problem if we would not have demand. So in a way, people are creating the problem, right? People wants to get the tanks easy instead of playing the game themselves. This is the problem. So let's start from ourselves instead of whining like little mother truckers. Do not use services like this. Try to play the game yourself if you want to improve, so you won't have a problem like boosting services because they are not going to make any money. What is happening whenever you are not making any money? It's not profitable for you. You simply will waste your time doing something like this. Now, other part of the story. Now, obviously, this is low balling, or this is this is playing the game in a lazy way when you do not have the skills and knowledge and everything to do that. You are connecting with many accounts, you are clicking into the game, and you have a chance to farm the AFK tanks, right? This is a very lazy way to do the things. You know what smart players would do and extremely good players would do? They do not need to play like this. If we are speaking about the professional account rigging or something, fellas, I want to be clear, I never ever done this in my life. I do not know exactly how it works, but I have a good understanding. How the things are looking like, you do not need to have enemy, you don't need to have a friend in enemy team. It is completely unnecessary. How the things are actually looking like, you are playing in platoon of 3. There is you who is the damage dealer. Let's say you need to do whatever, 8,000 damage with a tank destroyer or something, right? So you are taking whatever tank destroyer with which you can keep up and with which you can make pressure. You are taking, let's say, one is IS-7, and IS-7 is taking the shots, or IS-4 is taking the shots for you, right? So whenever enemies are shooting, you are just peeking sideways like mother trucker, and you are and you are spanking the enemy forces, and you have IS-4 who is doing the same thing, and they are in the same time protecting you. You can do this via the game rules, if I can say so, without even rigging. You get the point what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say from all of this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I love Klaus with all my heart, you sexy, magnificent mother trucker. Klaus, I love you with all my heart. Let me kiss you. Mwah, Klaus. But the thing is, it is not that big of the problem as Klaus is making it to look like. I know. We like to blame someone else for whatever crap happening in real life, in game, in something else. I understand what you are saying, fellas. I truly do. But this is not that big of the problem to even waste the time to talk about it and to go full Sherlock Holmes mode and try to stick the wooden dildos up the ass of this whole situation, right? One more thing. I believe Wargaming, first of all, I believe Wargaming doesn't really care about this as well as a problem. I don't really think they are seeing this as that big of the problem, neither do I. I don't know, fellas, do you want to chase for witches, or do you want to go with a wooden bananas and stick that upon their ass or something, you know? It is completely up to you. Once again, you want to solve the problem, don't pay for don't pay for fucking pixels. Do not pay for boosting services and they will disappear. Any questions? No? Well, here you go, fellas. Here you go. Simple as this. I believe I answered every single question of yours. I believe I added my 5 cents to the story, and believe me, for a video game, every single game has problems like this. And once again, there is so much more in the world to be worried about than once again who is rigging and who isn't rigging. It is day and night, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That is the honest truth. That is the honest take. Take it or leave it. It's completely up to you. I think it is happening in the game for many years already, for 10 years as a bare minimum, probably since Mark of Excellence got introduced, and I think it won't stop anytime soon, unless Wargaming will do something, which I don't see the point. Why would they? And hear me out, why am I saying so? Because the problem is not that big level, you know? Why to even waste resources and why to waste the time when the problem is just simply not there? 100,000 games a day, and let's say 50 games are something fishy going on. You get the point what I'm saying? Waste of time. So here you go, fellas. Those are my 2 cents. Take it or leave it, love it or hate it. It's completely up to you. I just want to say that straight. I love this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. Klaus, you are beautiful, and I know you are enjoying chasing the cheaters. Good for you. You do you. But for people who are thinking, what is my take on all of this? This is what you are getting for. I hope you were entertained. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope I actually brought a bit of the transparency to all of this. And yeah, here you go, fellas. Thank you very much for watching. Skill is out for today. Peace.